Welcome to my first monthly favourites video. I thought I want to make this because I've always loved watching those old school girly YouTubers. It's quite a comforting thing for me to watch, so I thought it would be a cool thing to make. And even just for myself, it might end up being some kind of video gratitude diary where I can talk about these things that brought me so much joy in the month, and I could maybe look back on it in the future and remember them fondly. So we're currently at the end of June and experiencing a massive heat wave in England. It's so hot right now and we don't have air conditioning or anything like that because we are not prepared for this kind of heat in England. So hopefully you can't see how much I'm sweating right now. My first favourite thing from this month is scents in general, especially perfume. I've just suddenly got really addicted to perfume. Since around 2 months ago I decided to quit sugar, which was extremely difficult for me because I was very addicted. I am a massive dessert lover. I love baking and I was the kind of person who could eat dessert instead of a meal because I just love them that much, so it was really hard. And then I realised with scents and perfumes I can have that kind of sweet, comforting experience without actually consuming it. So I have ended up with a little collection now, so I'll show you my favourites. First there's this one that my boyfriend got me for my birthday. It's just a very simple vanilla scent, but it also has this kind of brown sugar smell to it, which is just so good. This is probably my daily one that I wear the most often. Then there's this one that I got from Lush called Super Milk, and it's actually for your hair, but I use it as a perfume because it just smells that good. And to me it smells like lemon cake. My grandma always makes the best lemon cake and that is one of my biggest weaknesses, so finding that in a perfume form has been a godsend. There's this other one from Lush called Let the Good Times Roll, and it's a body spray and it smells like buttery popcorn. Then I got this one called 𝘮𝘲, I think is how you say it, and I actually got this to be my sleeping scent. It's such a nice nighttime routine to spray yourself with this perfume just for sleeping. Obviously it makes you feel really feminine and luxurious, but also it gives your brain that association that it's time to sleep, so it's quite relaxing. To me this smells really clean and fresh, but in a very angelic, ethereal kind of way. It's actually quite hard to describe how this smells. My most recent addition to my collection that I got just a few days ago is this perfume from actually a kids perfume brand called 𝘮𝑰𝘋, and it's the cookies and cream scent. To be honest, at first when you spray it, it smells a little bit like Play-Doh, but then when it dries on your skin it just has this most perfect condensed milk kind of scent, and I didn't realise how badly I wanted to smell like condensed milk until now. The original packaging felt kind of ugly to me, so I actually took it off and now I just have this plain bottle, which I think looks a lot nicer. My next favourite thing that I'd like to share is this 5-year diary that my little brother got me, but basically you write just one paragraph every day and you do that on the same day for 5 years, and I just think it's such a cool idea because the thought of being able to go back and read how you felt on that exact same day for 5 years in a row, it makes it really motivating to write in it. And I'm the kind of person that struggles to keep up the habit of writing in a diary, but I've always wanted to, so this has been perfect. And because there's only room for one paragraph, that makes it a lot less daunting to write in it every day. The next thing is probably something else that has come from my journey of quitting sugar, because it's a tea that tastes like shortbread. So I get to have the experience of eating shortbread without actually eating it. I gave it to my boyfriend to try and he was like, oh wow, this really tastes like shortbread, but I don't know if I want my tea to taste exactly like shortbread, like it's that realistic. Something else that I've been loving this month is this anime called Girls Last Tour. So I was really intrigued in this for a while because I saw some pictures of it and I loved the aesthetic of it because I love brutalism architecture. Then I saw that the two main characters are children, and that kind of put me off because ever since I became a mum I find it quite hard to watch anything where children are in trouble in any way. It's just too stressful for me because it just activates the mother instinct. But then I saw it listed as like one of the top 10 best 𝘰𝘰𝘴𝘵 animes, and 𝘰𝘰𝘴, I think it means like healing anime, so you watch it and it makes you feel really calm and peaceful. And I was so surprised because I thought it was going to be just really depressing or something. So that made me really want to watch it. I loved it so much. It was even better than I expected. It's so beautiful. It's got this really dark, depressing setting, this world where basically there's no other humans. It seems like there was some big war that happened and now it's just very dystopian, very empty, very lonely. And it's just these two young girls, I think they're like 10 years old or something, traveling together through it, just trying to survive. But weirdly, it is really peaceful with these two girls that are just very innocent and creatively trying to make the best out of things. If you do watch it, please let me know. I'd love to know what you thought of it. Finally, something else that I've been really loving this month, well, two things actually. It's these two books. One of them is called The Wisdom of Insecurity by Alan Watts, and the other one is called Unbound by 𝘮𝘰𝘴𝘵. So The Wisdom of Insecurity, I saw it recommended by this girl that I follow on Instagram who always has the best book recommendations, and she said that when she just reads 1 or 2 pages of it, it instantly makes her feel so calm. And so I was intrigued, especially because I can be quite an insecure, anxious person, so the title was very interesting to me as well. And yeah, it was very, very good. In my opinion, it's kind of like The Power of Now, if you've ever read that, but better. It really gives you all of these new perspectives on why you should be living in the present moment and exactly how to do that. I don't think I can explain it as well as the book did, so if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, I think you should definitely read it. The next book, Unbound by 𝘮𝘰𝘴𝘵, I only wanted to read it because I saw that it was written by a Taoist nun that was also a professional dominatrix on the side, so that alone of course had me hooked. But it turned out to be a book about empowering women specifically to feel comfortable and safe to acknowledge what you want and to ask for what you want, or to ask for help. And I am someone who's definitely struggled with that a lot, feeling like I'm really greedy or selfish or spoiled if I ever ask anyone for anything. I'm very susceptible to guilt around that, so the book was really helpful. It definitely has a lot of life-changing advice in it, especially for women. I think that's everything that I wanted to share for this month. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!